President Buhari under fire over police reorganization. Hello everyone, thanks for coming out here today. We really do appreciate you. Thanks for your continued support and thanks for always staying tuned to our channel. We're here to keep you updated with the latest and most authentic happenings in our country. President Muhammadu Buhari is under fire at the moment. The Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, they've said to President Muhammadu Buhari that what he has done, the rearrangement of the police force, is just a cosmetic deception. We'll find out more details in a moment. Guys, please, if you haven't subscribed, click on the subscribe button down below. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up, hit on the like button. Thank you very much. So, right, let's get straight into more details of the news. Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, F0RÇ, has described the reported reorganization of the Nigerian police force by the President Muhammadu Buhari's administration as cosmetic and deceptive. The federal government had a few days ago unveiled a major reorganization of the Nigerian police force as approved by President Buhari. F0RÇ said in its statement signed and made available to Daily Post by its national coordinator, Comrade Emmanuel Onwabiko, and the National Media Affairs Director, Ms. Zainab Yusuf. In the reorganization, the government carved out additional zones from the existing ones, while some top police officers are reassigned to head the newly upgraded policing centers. However, F0RÇ described the development as a mere scratch on the hard surface of incapacitated Nigerian policing institution. It noted that the Nigerian police had outlived its usefulness, requiring much more fundamental reforms and restructuring, which could bring it to terms with the 21st century complaint global best practices. Rights groups lamented that the current administration, including the legislative arm, lacked the required political will to design and implement the best kind of emphatic, comprehensive, and strong constitutional reforms of the police. F0RÇ said that President Buhari, by coming up with these reforms, had jettisoned the amendments made by the last session of the National Assembly, in which the state police was recommended. The rights group said it was unlikely that the current National Assembly, which it described as a stooge to Buhari, can spearhead the much reforms needed in the police institution. According to Emmanuel Onwabiko-led group, the Buhari's administration was embarking on mere patch work or little by little damage control. It noted that the Nigerian police force had faced extensive collapse, which has manifested in the sacking and destruction of several communities and killings by unidentified gunmen, and in some cases by suspected armed Fulani headsmen, without the police taking steps to even prevent those calamities, and were unable to investigate and arrest and prosecute these offenders. As it now is, there are hundreds of persons with blood on their hands who have escaped the full wrath of the law because of the operational collapse and incompetence of the Nigerian police force, F0RÇ said. For F0RÇ, Buhari's appointment of the Deputy Inspector General of Police to take charge of zone is not the way out. The way out is to decentralize the command and control platforms of the Nigerian police force by creating state and local policing instructions to complement the national policing infrastructure. The state and local police should be autonomous on operational mechanism and must be staffed by the most competent professionals, and these newly legislated policing platform should be well equipped and supervised efficiently to discharge their mandate of protecting the lives and property of citizens in their areas of jurisdiction, it said. F0RÇ appealed to President Buhari's government to all out in carrying out far-reaching legal reforms that will usher in a rebranded, efficient, and effective security architecture that will see the command and control of the Nigerian police force decentralized in the real sense of it. So my people, Huruwa is at it again. They are just they are the Human Rights Writers Association group there to check the President Muhammadu Buhari's led administration. What Buhari has done recently was that he carried out a reorganization and carved out additional zones from the existing ones. Just in the police force, and he reassigned some tough officers and upgraded some and did some things and all of that. Right now, what Huriwa is saying that that's not what he needs to do. That what he needs to do, that the police force has been so they have not really lived up to what they claim to be. We know the way they look at police in Nigeria. The police, they are known for bribes and all of that, all of those activities they engaged in. So what Huriwa is saying here, that the best thing to do first is to re-educate this police. They need to be reoriented about their role, what they are there to do to keep citizens and their properties safe. We know that sometimes the police, they are the ones even perpetuating some of these acts and all of that. We see all of their inefficiency displayed. We heard that so many times, even during this lockdown, and there have been so many occasions where we've seen police on the media where they are fighting over probably bribe or something. So a lot of things that they've done. So Huruwa is calling out to President Muhammadu Buhari that the best thing to do first of all is not just this reallocation, opening new police force and new division, elevating some people, moving people here and there. That's not what needs to be done. That these people, they need to be reoriented again on their duties. And they need to be fully equipped. We know sometimes in our country where we live, you ring a police station to say there's an emergency, there's a situation going on, maybe a robbery going on, or even a fight breaking out somewhere, or they will tell you that there's no vehicle to move, there is no this, there is no that. So there's a lot of things that the President Muhammadu Buhari's administration needs to look into. And also there are so many times that even crimes that have been committed, there's been no investigation. Those crimes, they've just been forgotten like that, swept under the carpet without the perpetrators being brought to book. And it's so sad. And Huriwa, they are stating here that a lot of people they've walked free with their hands stained with blood, meaning that they've committed a lot of crimes. Even these Fulani headsmen we're talking about, the police force is still there to support as well in their different communities and the different localities where they are. But they are not really doing that much. And Huruwa is calling for President Muhammadu Buhari to even engage in decentralization. Right now, it's IGP Adamu. Everything comes from there. Everything comes from there. It looks like they don't even have power to do what they need to do at their state level. They need to decentralize all of this, that this police force, they are well equipped to know what to do at each point and each time. We're talking about security here. The lives of people really matter. But they don't really care much about that. The police force, we don't want to talk about that. We know recently when the police, they started getting a lash. That was when Inspector General of Police Adamu started withdrawing. He started with one of the celebrities, E-Money, I think, and it was said that he had 5 police to himself. E-Money alone, he had 5 police to himself that he was using for domestic activities. You can imagine the police that are supposed to be there for the whole citizens, for the whole community, 5 being attached to just one man, probably just because of some stipend, because of some money they are receiving. It's not meant to be. So there's a lot of reform that needs to take place in the police form to see that they serve their exact purpose and they are there to protect lives and properties. So my people, that's what Huriwa is calling out for at the moment. And please leave your take, leave your comments down below in the comment section. Would really want to hear from you to see what President Muhammadu Buhari is doing. When you leave your comments, he gets to hear them. It feeds back to him, and they make adjustment. They make a U-turn on their actions and all they are doing. So leave your take, leave your comment down below in the comment section. We want to say a big thank you to all of our subscribers. We really do appreciate you. Thanks for subscribing and thanks for attracting new subscribers to our channel. And please, if you haven't yet subscribed, guys, click on the subscribe button down below. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, hit on the like button. It does mean a lot to us. Till I come your way again, it's bye for now and God bless.